We're back, y'all. I apologize. We're back. I think everything is good. We're just gonna start. I may not be able to use my model for now because it was really laggy. So I might just leave it for now and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, for now everything looks okay. So let's just start because yeah, can't trust it. I don't know if it's gonna last. So let's just get to the game. So yeah. So for now, I probably won't use my model, but I am still here. This is still my channel and everything. But I just it was like when I closed everything down, the model, what you call it, everything worked fine. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, let's just play. So I apologize. Yeah, so let's just play the game. Okay. Yes. So yeah. If you don't know anything about me, I'm not a huge fan of spiders. So yes, please. Thanks. Mm, the combat in this game is pretty easy to pick up. So yeah, aside from this mode, everything else is fine. So yeah, there's a lot of them in this game. There's a whole area dedicated to just them. So that's good to have. And I was so happy when I first played this. I saw that was an option. I was like, they really thought about this because some games wouldn't do that. So I appreciated that they added an acrophobia mode. Oh yeah, I did get the deluxe edition because it was like, yeah, I might as well. I think I originally got it on PlayStation. So yeah, let me take a picture of this because apparently I need to for some reason. So yeah, if you don't let me, yeah, there you go. Okay, give me 1 second. I didn't know I had to do all this. I assumed you would have just let me do it because I have I mean, I'm signed into the account already, but it's fine. We can do it now. And thank God I have the password saved on my phone because I made this account like 7 years ago, so I don't know what the password was. Okay, so we should be all right now. We are. Let's go. Okay, cool. That's cool. He's playing what's the name of the game? God damn it. What is it called? Genshin Impact. I have actually played that game. I played it years, like when it maybe like last year sometime, but I never can we let's just I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. I don't got time. Cool. Nice. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah. That quest. Right. Yeah, there's a quest. It used to be PlayStation exclusive, but they changed it. It's like for every platform now. Okay, you got a lot of stuff. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting this much stuff. You get a good amount of stuff. So I believe I chose Ravenclaw in my PlayStation like playthrough of this game. I played it like around the time it came out, the game. So I chose Ravenclaw, so I'm gonna be accurate. I am a Gryffindor originally, so I'm gonna stick to that. Okay, I'll make it a little bright. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, sorry about my model. I was like, it was just so laggy, so I just decided against it. So we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremonies. So, we are about to start. Let's do it. Very excited. I was so excited when this game first came out. It was a lot of controversy behind it, rightfully so, but that person has nothing to do with this game specifically. I mean, she created the books and the lore and what this game is based on, but she's not actively involved in this game, so don't even gotta mention her. But I was very excited when this game got announced. I can't lie, because as you could probably tell, I'm a very big Harry Potter fan. I got into it around maybe like middle school because I actually read one of the books for classes when I was in middle school. The books are huge. They're at least like 500-600 pages, maybe even 1,000. They're very, very big books. But I was very like kind of overwhelmed. I don't think we ever finished it. I think we just read maybe like the first couple chapters and that was it. And then I really got into the books, and then I found out there were movies. So, and as they say, it was history from there. So I'm gonna play as a female because I am a female. So I may go with this one, maybe. Or maybe this one. Actually, I like her hair better, so I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with her. So we can do. It's a lot of customization. I will say that. I'm gonna try to make her look like me, like my real life self, but I'm not gonna really focus on that because I'm not really good when it comes to this much detail in games. So hopefully you can hear me. I think you can though. My mic is pretty high, and I finally could hear the game. I was so mad. I hate when it does that, but it's like this is a brand new capture card. There should be no problems, but we're okay. I will make her slightly dark because I am a dark-skinned girl, so that's fine. My face is very round, so if I can make a rounder face character, that'll be fine. If not, it's okay. I'm just gonna. I don't want to spend too much time doing it because I want to get to the game. Let me see. That's probably like the closest right there. Oh, actually, no. That's the closest. And I do wear glasses, so I'll go with the Harry Potter style. I'll go with that one because I do wear glasses in real life. So, hairstyles. Okay, so I have like a slightly brown hair color, but I always choose black hair because that's the color I would like to have. My hair is like slightly brown. It's like not super bright brown, but it's like a dark brown mixed with black. So that's a pretty hair. I like that hair. That's pretty. Let's see. Ooh, I like the bangs. They're not bad. If it wasn't a middle part, I wouldn't hate that. I don't mind it, but I actually don't hate that first hairstyle that I saw. This one is not bad. I don't hate this one. I may go with this one. Oh, what about this one? Let me see. I'm very indecisive, so I might change my mind very quickly. So I apologize. I'm very indecisive, so that's not bad. I don't hate this one. That's probably the one I'm gonna choose. Let me see. Anything else? That's not bad. I may actually go with that one. That's not bad. I think I am. So we can do different colors. I think I just chose black in my original playthrough. I may switch it up and go like a darker color or something more like vivid. Oh, the blue. That's pretty. I like the blue actually. I might go with that one. That's very pretty. I like that. Or the purple. I can stick to theme. That is my it's not actually my favorite color. It's my mother's favorite color, purple. But it is up there, and that's kind of like my whole color scheme for my model. So you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Let me see how it looks with the other hair though. Yeah, I like it better with the yellow one. Where is it? This is like a pigtail, which is not bad, but I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I like that it's purple. It's a subtle purple. It's not too bright or anything. So yeah, okay. Complexion. Let's see. I love it gives you like details and stuff on their face because you do have to look at their face a lot. So that's fine. I don't have any freckles. I have dimples, but I don't have any freckles. That's cool though. I'll give her some texture, some like details on her face. Let me go with the other one. Yeah, that's fine. Should she have a marking, like a cool scar or something? You know what? I'll just leave it without it. That's fine. Okay, she's cute. She's cute. Okay, my eye color is brown, but I will switch it up. I want her to look cool because I'm gonna be looking at this character for a while, so I want her to look cool and like unique. That's pretty. I love it. That's pretty. That's pretty. I like that. So eyebrows, if I can get it to be purple, that'd be cool. Let's see. They're very bright, so I gotta be careful. I may just go with like brown or black if I can find something. There it is. There's purple. Okay. She looks cute. I like it. she looks pissed. Furious. Let me fix that. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's better. Alright, that's better. That's better. Okay, look at her. She's so pretty. Okay. So I want you to hear the game because the music is very good. The music in Harry Potter in general is quite good. So I want you to be able to hear it and not me as much. But I don't know how loud the game is playing on my OBS. It looks like it's like pretty midway. So I'll put it like halfway. Put my mic up a little bit more so you can hear it. Okay.
That was quite something.
The voices are very nice. Like they're very soothing.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay, I like to think I have a deeper voice than most females. So, and ironically, you see, we're playing as a witch. I'm a witch. You see, it works out perfectly. So, I have played this game before, but I don't want to be struggling on stream. So I'm going to go with story. Actually, no, I'll go with easy. Because I don't mind, the combat is very good. So I don't mind the combat. It's not bad. So I'm going to use my name, Hexa. Because I feel like it kind of goes perfectly with this. So, Hexa. And we're going to go, which I actually don't use a lot. My last name is Witchflare. No, it's not very creative, but it's the only thing I can come up with. I was like, so my last name is Witchflare. That is the last name. I don't use it a lot. I just stick to the first name. But that is the last name. So, Hexa Witchflare. That's me. So we are witches, which is accurate. This is my voice.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Alright, so here's my character. I think she's pretty, she's cute. I like the hair. I like the glasses. I wish you could change the color of the glasses. Maybe you can, but I haven't seen it yet. But let's get started. Let's go.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do. The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Alright, what a great intro. I'm gonna heal, like he suggests. These come in handy at the end of the game, let me tell you. Or at least close to the end of the game. Like I said, I've played this game before. It was like a year or so ago. Like maybe actually 2 years ago. But I've never finished it, so we're starting from the beginning.
Into that damn thing. Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Turned down my monitor a little bit, it's a little loud.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Game looks okay, can't lie, it looks alright.
Discovered was clearly a pork
I think this game already
key.
was on the Switch, if I
An
want
item
to, if I'm
enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific
guessing
place.
correctly, I think so, but I've not played it on here, but it looks good though.
I'm
It's
feeling
alright.
better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Yeah, the combat is so
But
fun. I
stay
can't wait to
close.
get into some combat.
We've no idea who created this pork key. Or why.
Okay. So here is, if I was in the world of Hogwarts, this is what I would look like. I like to think. I believe you can't change it again. I may be wrong about that. My character's looks, that is, like what her face looks like.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Yeah, this is a good intro. Especially that beginning part, you get to see Thestrals and a dragon.
Mind your step.
So yeah, I'm excited. It has
Where
been
do
a
you
while.
suppose your
So
wife got
I'm
the
excited to play
portkey
this
that
again.
brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten...
It's a lot of dialogue, so I apologize if I go like silent. It's a lot of dialogue in this game, so
Ancient magic.
I don't want to take away from anything.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Alright. So I can't even get to combat. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to do like mostly all the
Hogwarts
side
Castle was
missions if
built
I can.
by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I'm gonna try to do every side mission.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Let me just adjust the...
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Alright, basic cast. Nice. The combat is so fun. I can't wait to do it more. It's so fun. And there's so many upgrades you can use, like forbidden spells, so some killing spells. I forgot they have a certain name. I forgot what they're called though. But they're pretty good. If you want to go down a more like evil path, you can. Or you can go try to stay in the heroic way. I'm gonna see where it happens. Who knows? I want those spells. They're pretty powerful, so I would like to have them. But yeah.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah. So pretty self-explanatory, but it gets more complicated a little bit as you go further in the game, and you can add more abilities and upgrades and all that stuff. I will say though, it looked the best on PS5, but it still doesn't look bad on this game.
Up there.
On the system, I should say. But I don't think this game was upgraded for Switch 2. I think it's just for Switch 1 still, which is fine. I don't mind. It's not that big of a deal. As long as it plays okay and it doesn't like
We're
lag out on me.
now. It's just ahead.
We're alright. Because Resident Evil was like, it's fun. I do like the game, and I'm glad I made it that far. But like, it's so internet heavy. Like, if I don't have strong internet, I can't play it, which is crazy to me. So yeah, this one I can play no matter what.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Awesome. I feel like it was meant to be for me to play this game because I am a witch VTuber, so I feel like it's like
Almost
perfect.
there.
That's kind of actually unironically where I got inspiration from. And I really like supernatural like aspects of stuff, so I always play like witches, fairies, werewolves. I always love those aspects, so I think combined with my love of this franchise, I think that's what happened.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have
Oh,
a
this
look
game has a
around
lot of
for
puzzles
anything
too.
that seems
And like this one is pretty
out of
simple, but
place.
this game does have a lot of puzzles. As you go further and do certain storylines. Yeah. We'll get to those eventually. Alright, so the minimap. Alright.
Professor,
Investigate.
it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I don't think I can climb out of here, I don't think. That's so fun to do. I don't think I can. Maybe I have to go around because you can't go anywhere that way. Yeah, let's go over here.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Okay. I didn't think we could come out here, but we can't.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Cool. I believe that's Hogwarts right there. It's like a port key.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Let's investigate it.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh, we're in Gringotts. So, a lore dump for you. Gringotts is a bank that wizards and witches can go to. That's where we are.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
This looks fun, but also terrifying. Because there's no floor to the cart. But looks cool though.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
So, I won't spoil the movies too much, but you don't really need to watch the movies to play this game. Because this is set before the movies. So if you haven't seen them, it's fine.
It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Yeah. So you don't need to play the movies. You don't need to watch the movies to play this game. It is set before the events of the movie. So Harry Potter is not alive. He hasn't been born yet.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
They're so scary. But they can be like really wholesome, like the one who's taking us. They can be so scary. Yeah, it's a lot of different type of like magical beings here. You got goblins, trolls.
God was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Like I said, I want to say some stuff, but it's so much dialogue. You see, like as soon as I start talking, they start talking more.
Stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
So, yeah, it's so much dialogue in this game. So I apologize if they like cut me off where I don't say anything. It's a lot to it. It's a lot of backstory, a lot of lore.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
All right, let's continue into the vault. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. I slept okay, but I'm still very sleepy, so I may take a nap after I finish
The
streaming.
Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Good luck.
All right.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
Excuse me.
No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
All right, time to learn a spell.
Ready your wand and focus.
So this is how you learn new spells. This goes for everything. The more complex spells, the more simple spells. That's how you learn it.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
There it is.
Door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Let's keep going.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I will stay close. Don't you worry. Situations like this, especially in this world, you need to be on your toes at all times. You never know what's going to happen. Magical things, magical beings, it's pretty dangerous forte. So I'm gonna stick close, don't worry.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Well, like,
That
anything upside
statue.
down.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Or anything upside down.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Alright, here's to another spell. So we'll learn a lot of these throughout the game. They're going to be useful, especially these first like 3 or 4. We're going to use them like constantly. And then as the game progresses, we'll learn more. We'll have to swap out some and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's fun with most. So you have to hold it. ZR and hold.
Lumos.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
That doesn't seem good. It is. But combat time. Let's go. I'm excited.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defecto! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo!
Alright. So,
Levioso!
so these are pretty easy enemies. Nothing too crazy yet. They will get more complicated. Let me tell you.
Defecto! Deposo!
So these are very like beginner just to test you out. But they do get complicated. You could add more elemental damage to stuff. But for now, that's just pretty much what it is.
Stay close!
I will do so.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Alright. So I'm gonna assume
What's happening?
I gotta follow
The
wherever.
wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah, so let's follow that. I still remember like the aspects of the missions and like what we gotta do, but it has been like 2 years. This game came out in 2023. I played it around that same time, so it's been
That's
like
where they're leading me. That glow again.
it's been like almost 2 years.
Potato. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yep.
Lumos.
There it is. I was like, I gotta wait for them to do something. Okay, because I gotta wait until they stay there.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
I guess I gotta do this for each statue. I think. Seems like this one. It's pretty self-explanatory. I like to think. So.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Okay, there it is.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Alright. Thankfully, they're not too difficult. When it gets complicated, being by yourself not be great, but these are pretty simple. Alright. Okay, so I have to hold X during Protego. Oh, and I use Stupefy. Okay. Combat is real fun. Real fun.
Lumos.
Alright. Let's keep going. She's fine. I don't need to sprint really. She's like slightly jogging, so that'll do. Yeah, there's a puzzle. I forgot, but I'm pretty sure it's a side mission. But we have to like move some boxes around. That's like later on. I got time for that one, but I remember it wasn't
Lumos.
the best. Alright, let's investigate. I forgot what these are called. They have a name, but it's so much lore in this franchise, I forgot what it's called. But it has a name.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden, perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We world all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
All right. I took my overlay off because I feel like I don't have my model, so I'll just keep it off until I can figure out what's going on with that, because it was like lagging to the point where it wasn't like moving the way I was moving in real life, so I'll just keep it off for now and then I'll keep the overlay off for now too. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Time to get sorted. Let's go. So as I said, I'm going to be accurate.
Ah, yes.
I am
little
a Gryffindor, so
than the
that's what we're going to do.
aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Okay, so I'm going to be a Gryffindor, like I said. So let's start
I'm looking
classes.
forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Okay, so if I'm going to be honest with my personal character and the house I want to be in, ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Okay, so he thinks Slytherin, but I'm not going to do Slytherin. Actually, you know what? Should I do Slytherin? I might. Like I said, I am a Gryffindor. That is the house I'm in. I have a lot of like t-shirts and Harry Potter like memorabilia and merch representing Gryffindor, because that's the house I'm in. But he thinks I should be.
detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness.
He thinks I should be Slytherin. So I do have ambition. So that is correct. I want to be Gryffindor though. I don't want to be Slytherin. I feel like there's certain characters that you meet or you're gonna meet if you go with Slytherin, but I'm gonna be Gryffindor because that's what I am. So you got Hufflepuff. I chose Ravenclaw when I played it on PlayStation, but I'm gonna be Gryffindor.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
He chose Slytherin for me, but I'm gonna go with Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
So, if you don't know the lore of Harry Potter, this
Most
is
uncommon
Ron
for a student to
Weasley's
begin as a
like
fifth
great,
former.
great,
This should be
great,
quite an
great,
adventure.
great grandmother.
I'm looking forward to it.
He's not alive
I
yet.
remember
Neither
the
is
first
Harry
time I
or
entered the
Hermione. This is
Gryffindor
before
room
that.
after
So,
being sorted.
yeah,
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor.
nice.
Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password.
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
I think Ravenclaw has the best common room. Their common room was very like stars and like
Well
galaxy
done.
based. It was very pretty,
Now,
but I want to
go
be
ahead
accurate. I am a
and get some
Gryffindor.
sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Slytherin has a
I
really
shall
nice
be
one
back
too.
in the
Theirs is
morning
pretty
to collect
awesome.
you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thank you. Yeah, so Harry, they're the main characters of the franchise. They are Gryffindor. He said Slytherin, but like, you know what? Slytherin are evil, and I'm not evil. I don't like to think I am. I think I'm a decent person, so I'm gonna be accurate. I am Gryffindor. That's the one I always get when I did the quizzes when I was
Everyone's
younger.
gone. Better head to the common room.
Nice. So we are in our common room. Very pretty. Yeah, so I believe Ravenclaw has the best one. Theirs is really nice. It's very nicely detailed and everything. But this one isn't bad. It does the trick. So, yeah. So here we are. We're going to keep going. I'm going to probably get till we get to like our first class. And then I'll probably stop because we had a little bit of a technical difficulty for the start. So I kind of lost like 20 minutes. So, yeah. But we'll play a little bit more. Like I said, I am very sleepy, but I am also hungry. So I'm going to eat first and then probably take a nap. And then I'll continue about my day. But tomorrow we will only probably play Splatoon. And then on Tuesday we'll come back to this or Resident Evil. I'm probably going to come back to this one instead. And then Thursday, since we missed Thursday this week, I may stream again on Sunday. And we may do more of Hogwarts and Resident Evil. One of the two, but it'll be one of those games. And then tomorrow it will just be Splatoon. So let us continue. So there, this is fine. It's pretty basic. This is the common room, but it's not bad. Ravenclaw has the best one. That was such vivid sounds.
Now, which way is the common room?
Let's find out. I love my characters. I love her hair. She's cute. I like the purple. It's like a really like pastel purple. It's pretty. So yeah. So we're gonna be exploring and doing side missions and quests and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do it all.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Yeah, this school goes up to 7 years, I want to say. So starting at your 5th year is pretty like, yeah. So we can't use those yet. These are like fast travel points. Well, we have to unlock that. We can't use it yet. But here's the common room. Let's introduce ourselves. I was like, ma'am?
Professor could arrive any moment.
Hello.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true?
How?
About the
I didn't
dragon?
even speak to anybody. How you already know about rumors?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Alright, so we'll try to do like all the extra dialogue so we get to know these people. I think this helps when you want to do missions with them and stuff.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Real fast, because like I haven't even talked to anybody yet. How do you guys already know this already? Like I came in after you guys, but okay.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
That's true. Have you ever encountered a dragon?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I'd never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Bye, Nelly. She just goes right back up. Love it. Okay. So whatever common room or whatever house you choose. Say, like, who wants to be with that 24/7? I agree. But yeah, so you'll meet different characters for each house that you pick. So we're meeting these characters. I believe we will have missions with them later, if I'm not mistaken. I like to think so. Okay, so I can't use it yet. I need to unlock something first.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
Hello, Cressida or Kushida. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your
Cute.
teeth.
I like her freckles.
Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I like to think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
That's all you can do. But yeah, we're gonna try to do all the extra dialogue, get to know them better, helps us be friends, all that good stuff.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Yeah, so it's 7 years of the school, so it's so much you need to learn, and so coming in as a 5th year, like our character is coming in as a 5th year, that's pretty heavy. So like you miss out on so much, but I'm pretty sure our character can handle it. That's why the game exists. So let's keep going.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
She's cute. I like her freckles. We almost have the same hairstyle, too.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright, let's go say hi to our last friend, hopefully. Well, yeah, this common room is nice. Yeah, so astronomy, he mentioned it. So Ravenclaw is their like whole dynamic is astronomy. But their common room is so pretty. Maybe one day I'll show you. Like I'll show you a video or something. It's so nice. I chose it because I wanted to switch it up when I played it for the first time. But I'm going to be accurate. Like I said, I am a Gryffindor, so we're going to be Gryffindor. It looks very nice. It's very pretty in here. Cute little 360 rotation. Very nice. Yeah, so I have a few. I don't have a robe like she's wearing. I want to get one, but they're pretty expensive. So I haven't gotten it yet, but one day I will get one. I do have a hoodie. I have like 3 or 4 t-shirts. And I think I used to have a scarf, but maybe not. But I have like a tumbler cup, like with a straw. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I've played the mobile games. I've watched all the movies. I even played the Lego game. Never finished it, but I did play the first half of it. There was like 2 separate sections. It was year 1 and 4, and then year 5 to 8, I believe it is. Or 5 to 7, one of the 2. But I have played those. Maybe one day I'll play them on the channel. But in that game, there's no dialogue. It's just cutscenes, so it's a little quiet and little not as immersive as this game is. But yeah, that game has like no dialogue at all. So that was before Lego started adding dialogue to the games. So it's kind of awkward, but it's still fun. It is you just playing the movies though. It's really just following the story of the movies. This game is a complete different story. So but let's go say hi to Gareth.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Who's also a Weasley. So this is, I will assume this is Ron's like 8th cousin, but same family.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Hi, Gareth.
Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you.
Aw,
I'm
he's
Gareth
so cute.
Weasley.
Look
Heard
at his
about
little
your
freckles.
travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is
Thank
it true
you.
that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Cool.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Aunt
I can
Matilda
say
tends to
that
treat me
it's
as if I'm
not.
a first
My
year.
aunt used to be
Keeps
my
too
school
close an eye
teacher,
on
so
me.
it's not.
It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Yeah, so I understand completely what he means because I had an aunt that she's like semi-retired now, but I have an aunt who was a school teacher and she was my 3rd grade teacher. It was not fun. I didn't enjoy it. So I can 100% attest to what he means by that. But let's keep talking to him. He's fun.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
So he's like a jokester, like prankster, all that stuff.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Usually professors don't. But it was nice meeting you, Gareth. I'm sure we will interact soon, and I believe he has a couple side missions. Every character we've met so far has side missions. Pretty sure. But yeah. See you
Well,
around.
it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Alright.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Alright. Thank you. Let's continue. Hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
All right. So yeah, those like pages, they help a lot. Yeah, it's like a guide. It helps a lot.
And educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I think it helps with like learning spells and certain potions. I believe so. But yeah, there's a lot you can do in this game.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
So yeah, I don't know where we're gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep playing until I feel like stopping.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
There it is. So this portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Oh man, okay. Okay, so these are field guides, so they will, like, if you use Revelio, like she said, they will pop up around the castle, on the outside of the castle, different areas you can go to, because this game is open world, so you can go on certain quests that'll take you outside, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to open the field guide. I don't see how, what button does so. Am I missing something? Okay, one second, y'all. It was the plus. I thought it was the directional buttons. It is not. It's the plus button. But now I know. So yeah, this helps with your leveling too, so it's good to collect them. I haven't got all of them. I've got like maybe like half of them, but there's a lot. There's a good amount. So you got challenges. This is gonna be awesome, but we don't have that yet. That's further in the game. So you got exploration, so outside of the castle, quests, combat, all that good stuff. But you also get rewards when you do this, so it's good to do it as well because you get some rewards. I believe you can get some spells or maybe like some upgraded spells, and so you can get some upgrade points. And it's pretty in depth, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So yeah, it's good to have.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. I apologize.
And outside of the castle.
Excuse me. I feel like I'm losing a little bit. I just came off for a cold like a week ago, so I still got a little bit of extra side effects. So that is right there. Is further along.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
So yeah, we can't really explore right now. We have to go straight to class. But once we're able to explore, I'll show you a little bit of it. of the stuff that we can do. Well, we can't do yet, but we're going to do soon. But I'm happy everything's working okay. Because like I was hoping it would.
Good timing.
We're good.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
these are the
things
fast
to
travel
get around
points.
a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
All right. So yeah, those are like fast travels. So they will come in handy because this is a big map. So let's find something. All right. So we are in, I believe, the Great Hall. No, not the Great Hall. We're in like the other side of the castle, so we have to go. Here. And we have to go. So yeah, we have to like go to the area to unlock them. So yeah. Okay, so she unlocked it for us, so we'll just go here. It is very handy, so you don't have to keep... I don't mind exploring, but it is good to have. If you don't feel like it, you have to go to a certain area for a mission, it's good to have. But yeah. So when we're able to like explore, that's probably where I'll stop. But yeah, we started off pretty like rocky, but hopefully that doesn't
These stairs lead
become a
directly to
habit.
Central Hall.
Right.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
See, there's a page.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask her about all this. I pretty much remember everything. Like I said, I watched the movies quite a bit, so. But I will ask for the sake of stream, just in case you haven't seen this franchise. You don't know what it's about. You just heard the name Harry Potter, and you heard the name Hogwarts, and was intrigued. So, she's gonna tell me about everything.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, tell me about Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hexa in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay, so that class has like a little bit of lore behind it. Mostly the professors always switch out. Like, the same professor doesn't always teach that class. It always is somewhat different. Maybe that might change in this game. I actually don't know. I don't remember, actually, if it is the case. If that's the case in this game. But in the movies, they change every year. That class doesn't have the same teacher every semester. Or every year. It changes. So, yeah. So, from now on, I'll probably just use my just chatting. I'm just looking at my stream manager, make sure everything is okay. So I'll probably just, while I'm playing this game especially, and if I'm not using my model, I'll just use it without the overlay because it was so laggy. So I'm just going to use it for the time being. So let's continue.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
I've never had a butterbeer. You can actually get those at Universal Studios. There's a whole area dedicated to Harry Potter. I have been there a few years ago. I want to say maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. And you can get a butterbeer, but I don't like beer. So I'm going to assume it tastes like actual beer, but it has a little bit of like extra something in it. So maybe one day, but I don't know. I may not try it. But let's continue.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival,
For a reason.
specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
So he wants us to keep it a secret, so I'm gonna do that.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
There he
Speak
is.
of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go through with the classes, and then we'll probably stop there. And then I may play a little bit of Splatoon, but overall I've been streaming like almost 2 hours because we had a little technical difficulty at the start. So I'll stream a little longer for that reason, but I wanted to get the beginning out of the game out the way. So let's talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, because I'm a master manipulator.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects
Yeah, she's
we're
not
being
stupid.
entirely
She knows we're not being
forthcoming.
truthful.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right. So we can track quests and all that stuff. Yep, I'm aware. And it'll tell you like what the rewards will be. So if we go to Defense Against the Dark Arts, we will learn Leviosa, which is a good spell to have. So we can do this one, or we can go to Potions. Charms. I'm going to go to Charms first, because I want to learn Accio, because that's pretty useful. So, yeah. Let's go to that one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
I'm excited for
craftsman
that.
and
You
a
get to
good friend.
customize it.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yes, I'm excited to get our wand. Okay. So there is actually, see, I need the Accio to There is a field guide in this room, I'm pretty sure. Yes, over there. But I can't get it yet because I need the Accio. So I should go do this mission. Do this class, I mean. You may be able to find a few, but most of them are... You have to have that Accio spell. Yes. So. But it's good to have it, though. But, yeah. So I'm going to do these... Alright. I'm going to do these classes. And we're going to continue. I think I went the wrong way. I did. Okay. There it is. I was like, I'm assuming I can go this way. Alright. But it's nice. It's a really nice, yeah, like, look at this. Very nice. I was, like, blown away when I first played this. I was like, oh my god, I'm at Hogwarts. Because I've played other games from the series, but it was mostly kind of linear. It wasn't this expansive. Like, you couldn't walk around or really explore. This one, you can fully explore. And I still actually haven't seen everything in the game. Like I said, I played it before, but that was almost 2 years ago, and I didn't finish it. So, there may be some stuff I missed. So, yeah, I'm excited. And speaking of stuff I missed, I was going to actually play Cyberpunk on this channel, but I started playing it and I haven't stopped. So I'm almost done with the game. I've been playing it like every day for the past like 2 weeks, at least a couple hours every night. So I haven't gotten a chance to stream it, but I'm already pretty much done with it. So that's why I decided to go with this game instead, because I never actually played it fully and I haven't played on stream before. So it was nice to play it. But yeah, I'm almost done with that game. I've done like every side mission I can do. I've done other stuff as well. So let's go to charms, because that spell is going to be useful, so we should probably get it. Oh yeah, you'll find like ghosts running around and stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to get this, keep saying potion, but this spell. It'll be handy to have, so.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here it is. Let's go to charms class.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, time to learn a spell that's going to be very handy. We're going to be using it a lot, especially with the field guides. But let's get started.
Accio.
Nice.
That is not bad.
Thank you.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I used to have a teacher who was very eccentric like him, very high spirit, energetic. I forgot her name. Or his name, but it's been a while.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Cool. So he's so joyful, so happy. I love it.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I'll do my best.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
So sorry.
and
I'm so
relinquish
tired.
your
I'm so
charm
sorry.
At the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more.
Which is hard to do. It's not easy to do that.
Yes.
At least for
Now,
me, it was.
I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you.
Splendid.
So you just have to hold the ZR button and Y, and then let it go.
Excellent control there.
Pretty simple.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Nice.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
She's actually pretty good, so I gotta be
You'll be the blue
careful.
just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So you can't beat her, but you just gotta be on your game because she's pretty good.
Let us see this.
All right, my turn. Okay, I will keep trying. Nice.
There we go.
Let me come. Yeah, I forgot you can move, so let me come over here. Nice, that's better.
Very good.
Thank you. It's fine if you don't beat her. That's okay. But it helps if you do beat her. But it's fine if you don't. Because I didn't do that first one good, so I don't think I'll be able to beat her.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's fine. She got that first one.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Yep, I'm gonna try to do better this time.
Settles it all.
Here we go.
Nice. It is Tori, but it's fine. Like I said, you don't have to beat her, but it's okay. You're trying to make me feel better. It is Tori. She's beating me.
Splendid!
Oh, I still got the 50. Nice.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Okay. Alright. That first one messed me up. If I got, like, pretty good with the first one, I would be okay. It's alright.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That's fine. I said you can beat her, but I'm like, I didn't do good on those first rounds, so that messed me up. But it's alright.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Cool. So I'm gonna learn more about her. So we can learn about her backstory and how she got here, all that good stuff.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Cool. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check. See if it's still streaming. I don't think he is. He may stop. Yeah, he stopped. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to let my phone charge because it's quite dead. So I'm gonna let that charge for a little bit, and then we are going to continue. So I said we'll get to I'll go through Defense Against the Dark Arts, and then we'll probably stop there.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Okay, so they use hand magic.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It is. That's really the whole point, really.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
I love her accent. It's so
I
cute.
think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Bye. I'm Natty because I like
Of course,
nicknames.
you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
Yes.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. So those assignments are like, they help you learn other spells, all that good stuff. For level 2. Let's go. Hello.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yeah, he's very eccentric. Very eccentric. Okay. Let's head to another place.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am.
Hello. You wanted to speak
Hey,
to me?
Cactus. Hi. How are you?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day is going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I did my best. I mean, I lost, but it was fine. Yeah, I've been streaming a little bit. I had to restart because my stream was acting up a little bit. It was really laggy, so I started at like maybe like an hour ago, and then I had to restart. So yeah, I've been streaming for a little bit now. Playing a new game today.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Trying to figure out where to put the chat because I don't have my overlay up, so I'll just keep it there. That's fine. And I'll make it smaller because it's a lot smaller on my screen, but when I watch the video back, it's usually a lot bigger. So I'll leave it there. But now let's go to do another mission. Oh yeah, I got new gear. Let me see what I got. Oh yeah, I got stuff from the extra, like, it does. I did get a new capture card. I don't know if I can really do anything. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Does it still sound staticky? I'm like trying to watch it back to see. If it is, I don't think there's much I can do about it. Because I did get a new capture card, so I might have to wait for it to adjust, or I don't know. But I'll listen to it back. It sounds okay, but I'm going to be stopping soon anyway, so I'll try to figure it out off stream. Okay. Which ones did I get? No, these are the new ones I got, I think. I did get a new robe, so I will use it. I don't think I can use these though. I had to unlock those. Those are the ones I got from the extra, like the Ultimate Edition I got. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna keep it off. But yeah, let's do a mission. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of these like field guide pages, and it's so much of them. 150. But let's do a new quest. Let's go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Yeah. I believe we're in the same building already, so it should be too hard to find. But how you doing, Cactus? You doing all right? I saw that you were online, but I just assumed you were just playing a different game. You didn't see that I was online. But I'm glad you stopped by, though. I'm gonna play a little bit longer because I want to do a couple more missions before I stop. But thanks for stopping by, though, as always. It's down here. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been so hot here, too. I took a shower, too, last night. Nice. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix, or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain, and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. That's nice. Sounds pretty scary, but yeah. It's been okay. I started off with a lot of technical difficulties, but everything else has been good. I'm good. I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna eat after I finish streaming, but and other than that, I'm good to go. I can't complain. Okay, so now we get the fast travel point, because I'm sure we're gonna come back here again, so that's good to have. But yeah, I decided to play a new game today because I was playing Resident Evil, but it was so like internet dependent, and it kept like disconnecting and like not being at full capacity, so I decided to switch over. But we're gonna keep playing it though. But I wanted to start a new game today, so that's why I'm playing Hogwarts. All right, let's start our new class. It's not too bad where I am right now. Like temperature wise, it's actually not bad. But the last few days it's been like 80 degrees and it's been crazy.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, just making sure the audio and stuff is good. It seems good, but we're gonna learn another spell. This one is pretty good to have too. Yeah, this will help with the field guides and certain quests and all that good stuff. But yeah, summer is coming. Yeah, I think it's like next week, or like the 22nd. It's like the official day of summer, like the first day of summer.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
All right, so this is we're gonna be able to practice and like do combos and stuff.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
I do.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Okay, so ZR and then you press A.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Yep. Handy, very handy. If an enemy has a shield, very handy.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright. I'm gonna whip that ass.
This should be easy. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This will be your potato.
I do enjoy lively duels. If only all of my students were this adept.
He fell at the end. I won though. Nice.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright. Cool. Let's say hi to him.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
So you can kind of become a dark wizard in this game. They have some spells that are kind of like forbidden that you're not supposed to use.
Sebastian, he's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you, Adelaide. I appreciate that. So this is one of the characters we're going to really get to know because he has a lot of side missions. He has like a whole story to himself.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was not, but you don't really need to know that, but I'm going to tell you though.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh, sounds intriguing, yeah.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, so I will be right back. I'm going to go place a food order because I'm very hungry and I got to use the bathroom. So I'm going to hit pause and I will be right back. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, I am back. Thanks for waiting. I appreciate it. Let's get back to the game. We have to go track down the secret club that Sebastian was talking about. So, let's go do it. So this club is pretty fun. It's mostly just dueling, like you said. But you get, I believe you get a reward or something for completing it, if I'm not mistaken. It's up here, I want to say. Yeah, down here. Or up here, I should say. Alright. Yeah, so I'm having fun so far. So it's a good, like I said, it's a pretty good game. I've never finished it, but I do plan on finishing it for the stream. Not this stream, but just stream in general. Because I want to finish another game. So Borderlands was my first game that I finished. So I wouldn't mind this being my second or third game. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep track of how many games I finish on stream. So, because it's just a good little note to have. Okay, so I'll probably play another like 30 minutes until my food arrives, and then I'll stop. I want to try to make it to Hogsmeade if I can. But yeah, it's cool to be able to explore and walk around and see different aspects of the castle, and like you can do certain activities. It's fun. This is for something. I don't remember what it was, but I'm not going to mess with that now. Yeah, I hope so. I technically have not beaten it before, so I have played this game before, but I've never beaten it. So hopefully I can. That's the goal. There it is. Where'd it go? There was a page. I don't know where it went. Where did it go? Oh well. I was trying to get that field guide page, but it escaped me. Alright, So he should be through here somewhere. Okay. Down here. He's far away. He's like on the other side of the castle. I should have used a fast travel point, but I don't think I had one that takes me straight to him. Oh, he's down here. Okay. But it's nice to be able to explore, so I don't mind like going the long way, like exploring the castle. It's fine. Cool. There's another field guide page. So, map of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region of Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean black dragon. Cool. Sure. Clock tower. I'm assuming that's where the area is. So sure. But yeah, my plan is to finish the game on stream because I've never finished it. I played it but never finished it. So my plan is to finish it. So here's hoping that could be my second or third game I complete. So
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
okay. All right.
Can I help you?
Oh, isn't he the cutie? Oh, hello. I want to join your team.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. You could be really mean.
The two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice to everybody.
I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I am interested.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner.
I don't mind dueling alone. I'll probably stick with dueling alone.
Care to step into the ring?
Yes.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
He's so cute. Oh, I like his accent. Hat is crazy. That hat is crazy. Sorry. Okay, wait, let's do this. So we have to learn the spells that we learned in class. So yeah. I did turn it down. Let me turn it back up just a little bit. I feel like if I put it up too high, that's why the game gets staticky. So I'm just gonna keep it at a certain volume. Okay, let's continue. There it is. Nice. Victory. Let's go.
Big hits that round.
First win.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
I'm gonna try.
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
That was fun. So yeah, so these we need to have a certain spell. We don't have it yet. It is called what? It's called a lower more. That's to unlock stuff. We don't have it yet though. Let me leave. I think I have to just go back to my common room. Let me see. So let me check to see what my quest is. If we have one. We do. Okay. So let me go to the map. I might be able to just like fast travel to her. You know what? I'll just run to her. Okay, we got another field guide page. Okay. I should probably save. Yeah, just to be safe. Have a nice to have one. I've been playing for like an hour or some change, so it's good to have it. Okay, now let's go meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration classroom. So this will take us to the next section. So after a few missions, we got to go meet a professor, and they'll like give us some instructions or give us a like assignment we have to do. So yeah. But it's nice to explore. Enter. I'm not gonna press that. I don't know what that does. I'll wait. I just want to stick to the main parts of the story for now. Until we start getting some side missions, I will try to do as many as I can. And then we'll see what happens from there. Ooh, let's pet a cat. Oh. How cute. Okay. So she seems a bit far away, but that's fine. I don't mind exploring. I'm always scared the stairs aren't going to appear, but that's the whole point. They appear like as you approach them. So tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be sticking to Splatoon. Maybe a little bit of Mario Kart, maybe, but mostly Splatoon though. And then we'll come back to this game on Sunday. Okay, we're in the Ravenclaw Tower. Okay, which is like they have the best dormitory. It's so nice. It's so well designed and pretty. It's like astrology like based. It's so nice. Ooh, that's bright. Wow. So I chose Ravenclaw when I first played this game. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah. But I am a Gryffindor. That's the house I'm in. When I take the quizzes, I took a quiz maybe like 10 years ago, maybe when I first got into this fandom pretty heavily. I took a quiz and I was Gryffindor, so that's the one I'm gonna stick with. Oh, there's a page. If I can get to it. I got it. Let's go. I got it. Good. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Let's go. That's so much fun to do. Okay, so she's over here somewhere. Field guide page. Thanks. Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Okay. Cool. I love you give like a little backstory of like statues and monuments. Oh, another cat. Let's pet it. Oh, this one is pretty. Cute. I think this is the longest I played like one game on my channel so far. But I want to, especially if I want to finish this game especially because it's a pretty big game. So I'm gonna try to play a good amount of it each time I stream it. So yeah, that's the plan.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yeah, so I'm aware.
Professor
We need
Ronan
to
did
catch up to
mention
everybody else.
something about
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Alright, so we're gonna ask all the extra dialogue.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay, so it's always good to do this extra dialogue so you can get some more lore, some backstory, all that good stuff. It helps a lot, especially in this game where there's so much to it. It's good to have that extra background. So, tell me about the potion shop.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'm gonna choose Sebastian. Natty is cool too, but we're gonna get to know her more later in the story.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard.
Yeah, and he knows this area. Natty
He'll
isn't from
keep
here,
you
so
well
she doesn't know it
clear of
as
any of
well.
Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Alright. Now we gotta see what assignment we have. Shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, so we gotta speak to this professor about an assignment. These will help you get like extra like charms or like spells to use. It's good to do them. And actually sometimes you actually have to do these missions before you can progress. So it's good to have these. So this one I can't progress until I do this. Alright, so he's gonna give us another potion. I keep saying potion. He's gonna give us another spell.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna stop here. I'll finish this conversation with him, and then I gotta stop. So it's been fun, and I'm glad. We'll play this again on Sunday.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
So this is actually a good place to stop, because we haven't got to Hogsmeade yet, and that's like a whole section on its own. So I will probably stop here. I'm going to save just to be safe. Oh, yeah, we gotta hold it. Okay. All right. So yeah, I will be live again tomorrow. I will be playing mostly Splatoon. I want to say Splatoon. Maybe a little bit of Mario Kart in there, but it will be just Splatoon. And then we'll come back to Hogwarts on Sunday. I will not play it off stream. This is strictly going to be a stream only game. So we will continue right where we left off. And thank you for stopping by, Cactus. I appreciate you as always. The beginning of the stream was a little like wonky and like a lot of technical difficulties, but we made it. So yeah, I will see you on tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for stopping by. And you also have a good day. I appreciate you so much. And take care. Have a good one. Peace out.